Hello friends, I welcome you in lecture number 21 on complex integration. In this lecture we will discuss about extension of Cauchy-integral formula. We have seen that Cauchy-integral formula is integral of f of z divided by z minus z0 integral with respect to z along simple closed contour C is equal to value of function at point z0, and here we have 1 divided by 2 pi I. So whenever our function f of z is analytic everywhere inside and on a simple closed contour C, and if z0 is any point interior to C, then this integral multiplied with 1 upon 2 pi I is given by this value of function f at point z0. Now here we have taken z minus z0 as linear factor, that is power of z minus z0 is 1. But suppose power of z minus z0 is greater than 1, then what will be the value of this integral? So in that case we have this extension of Cauchy-integral formula. So instead of z minus z0, suppose we have z minus z0 to the power n plus 1, and in this case if we have n plus 1th power of z minus z0 here, then instead of finding value of function f at z0, we will find out value of nth derivative of function f at z0 if power is n plus 1. Suppose power is n here, then we will consider n minus 1th derivative of this function f of z at point z0, and instead of 1 over 2 pi I, we will have n factorial divided by 2 pi I, and conditions are same. We require that function f of z is analytic everywhere inside and on given simple closed contour C, and z0 is interior to this simple closed contour. Then if we have n plus 1th power of z minus z0, then here we will have nth derivative of z0, and instead of 1 over 2 pi I, we will have n factorial divided by 2 pi I. If we have z minus z0 to the power 3, then here we will have second derivative of f at point z0. So that is called extension of Cauchy-integral formula. For n equal to 0, we will have z minus z0 to the power 1. In that case we have 0 derivative, that is value of function at point z0. So sometimes you will require this formula also when your power of z minus z0 is bigger than 1. So I have written systematically extension of Cauchy-integral formula. This is theorem, but we are going to accept it without proof. Suppose that a function f is analytic everywhere inside and on a simple closed contour C taken in the positive sense, that is we are considering counterclockwise direction. If z0 is any point inside C or interior to simple closed contour C, then nth derivative at point z0 of function f is equal to n factorial divided by 2 pi I integral of f of z divided by z minus z0 to the power n plus 1. N takes the values 1, 2, 3 and so on. We can write n starting with 0 also. In the case of n equal to 0, we have 0 derivative of f at z0, that is f of z0, and if we have n equal to 0, this is 0 factorial, that is 1, and in that case we will get our Cauchy-integral formula z minus z0 to the power 1. And if we have this n starting with 1, or if z minus z0 has power greater than 1, then here we will have nth derivative of f at point z0. So whenever we have this type of complex line integrals, f of z divided by z minus z0 to the power n plus 1, then we can consider this on the left hand side, and our formula becomes 2 pi I divided by n factorial nth derivative of f at point z0. We can consider n with 0 also. For n equal to 0, we will have basic Cauchy-integral formula. In that case, here we will have f of z0. So I have taken one example to explain this Cauchy-integral formula, extension of Cauchy-integral formula. Here our function is e raised to 2z divided by z plus 1 to the power 4. So we can see this power is greater than 1, and C is the positively oriented circle with center 0 and radius 2. And if we compare this with f of z divided by z minus z0 to the power n plus 1, then z0 is minus 1, and minus 1 is obviously inside this simple closed contour. If we take absolute value of minus 1, then that is equal to 1, which is less than 2. That means z equal to minus 1 is interior to this circle. So first we consider this f of z equal to this function e raised to 2z, and if we compare this with z minus z0 to the power n plus 1, then we have z0 equal to minus 1 and n plus 1 equal to 4. So n equal to 4 minus 1, that is 3. So in the formula we will require derivatives up to third order. So we will have to first determine the third order derivative of given function f of z. So first we find out derivatives. First derivative is derivative of e raised to 2z is e raised to 2z into derivative of 2, that is 2. And then second derivative is 2 constant, derivative of 2 e raised to 2z is 2 e raised to 2z, that is 4 times e raised to 2z. And we will require third derivative f triple dash z equal to 4 as it is. Derivative of e raised to 2z is 2 times e raised to 2z, that is 8 times e raised to 2z. And this e raised to 2z is entire function. It is analytic everywhere. Therefore, it is analytic everywhere inside and on this circle. And this z equal to minus 1 is interior to this circle. So we can apply that extension of Cauchy-integral formula. So first we have to write that clearly f of z equal to 2 raised to z is an entire function, or it is analytic everywhere in the complex plane. So therefore f of z equal to e raised to 2z is analytic everywhere inside and on this circle, which is simple closed contour, mod z equal to 2, and z equal to minus 1 is interior to this circle, interior to this circle. So we have written that requirement for applying Cauchy-integral formula is satisfied. Function is analytic everywhere inside and on simple closed contour, and this point is interior to this simple closed contour. Therefore, by Cauchy-integral formula, we are applying extension of Cauchy-integral formula, but we will just write that this is by Cauchy-integral formula integral of f of z divided by, here we have z plus 1 to the power 4 along contour C, and this I can rewrite as z plus 1 to the power 3 plus 1. So this is equal to, so our n is 3 here, or we can write one more step, integral of f of z divided by z minus minus 1 to the power 3 plus 1 along contour C. This is equal to, if we compare with n plus 1, n is 3. So here we have n factorial divided by 2 pi I, n is 3, and here we have third derivative at point z0, which is minus 1 here, and 3 factorial means 3 into 2, so this 2 will get cancelled, and 3 divided by pi into I. Third derivative is 8 times e raised to 2z. So here I will put z equal to minus 1. That will give me third derivative at point minus 1. From this we can write third derivative at point minus 1 is e raised to 2 into minus 1, that is 8 times e raised to minus 2. So here we write 8 into e raised to minus 2, and this is going to be, let me check again here, if we transfer this n factorial on this side, then I will have 2 pi I divided by n factorial. Here I have written n factorial divided by 2 pi I. So this is 2 pi I divided by 3 factorial, and now this 2 will get cancelled, and here we will have 1. Let me correct this. So 2 will get cancelled, pi I divided by 3, and this is 8 times e raised to minus 2. So finally our answer is 8 pi I divided by 3 times e raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 divided by e square. So this is the value of given contour integral using extension of Cauchy-Integral formula. F of z is e raised to 2z divided by z plus 1 raised to 4 is equal to 8 pi I divided by 3 times e raised to 2. So remember this formula also, extension of Cauchy-Integral formula, that integral of f of z divided by z minus z0 to the power n plus 1 is equal to 2 pi I in the numerator, and here we have n factorial and nth derivative of f at z0 if power is n plus 1 here. In our example power is 4, so we have taken third derivative at z0, and here we have 3 factorial. So if we are writing this quantity on right hand side, we have 2 pi I over n factorial, and if we are writing on this side, we have n factorial over 2 pi I. But for examples we will remember this, that 2 pi I divided by n factorial times nth derivative at z0. So this is very easy, but you can apply this extension of Cauchy-Integral formula only when your integral is in this form and this function f of z is analytic everywhere inside and on this simple closed contour C, and this point z0 is inside this simple closed contour C. So if these conditions are satisfied, then value of this integral is 2 pi I divided by n factorial, value of nth derivative of this function f of z at this point z0, and here we can write n starting with 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. For n equal to 0 we will have our basic Cauchy-Integral formula. If I take n equal to 0, this is z minus z0 to the power 1. Here I will have n factorial, that is 0 factorial is 1, and 0 derivative of function, that means value of function at point z0. So this is nothing but extension of this Cauchy-Integral formula. Here we are considering only single power of z minus z0, and this is applicable if power is greater than 1. So we will continue with this formula in upcoming lectures, and we will discuss some more variety of examples. Thanks for watching.